Welcome back to First Listen, everybody. My name is 10th Island. I hope you're doing well today. Today, on First Listen, we checked out Godspeed You, Black Emperor, and their latest release, Luciferian Towers, which is a weird name for an album, but this is pretty incredible. I'm a little bit biased when it comes to this band. And going into this, I'm a little all over the place, or at least I was, until I actually listened to the full album. I wasn't sure how we were going to review this. Mainly because I've seen this band live and listened to every album so many times. It's something you almost have to experience for yourself. So this first listen will be exactly how I felt in my interpretations. I hope you enjoy. The album opens up with Undoing a Luciferian Towers. This is just amazing. It opens with that familiar hum that you can't explain, but is always there with this band. It grabs you. It says, "Come with me." It says it has much to show you. And then it does. The slow build, and I mean slow, and they do slow well, transitions into something slightly darker right before it ends and sends you off into something more peaceful. Bosses Hang, Part 1. Whew. This is something completely different than you would expect. The slow guitar melts you. And then the drums melt you a little bit more. But all it's doing is setting the tone for everything else. And it makes you kind of disappear. Part 2 of Bosses Hang. There's a riff that I still can't get out of my head. And it's probably going to be stuck there. And I'm probably going to listen to this again and again, and it'll always be stuck there. That sound. It becomes a part of you, and you can't let it go. And then the strings come in and whittle away any doubt you had. It's pretty amazing. Part 3 of Bosses Hang. This time with a riff that makes you actually vibe with it. Sway and bounce a little bit and nod even. And then seemingly out of nowhere, and this is the first time I'm remembering, a mystical presence comes through the track. So slow, so beautifully, that I wasn't expecting it, and then when it was finally there, it faded so quickly into distortion. This distortion of guitar and drums and everything that serves as a lullaby, which also fades. We have Famine. This track opens with a peaceful but distorted sadness that completely washes over you, and you don't really know what to do with it. It's like waves that just hit you, and just before you know it, you're kind of covered by them. But before it completely takes you, the drums grab you too. And they awaken you and remind you you have to move on. And then before you know it, everything fades into a beautiful silence that you can't explain. Anthem for No State Part 1. The melancholy, sadness. It guides you. to where it wants you. It tells you what you need to know through that panging that seemingly never goes away. This transitions into Anthem for No State Part 2. That slow, purposeful distortion. That serves as a bridge that only begs one question. Where do we go now? Anthem for No State Part 3 and the final track pulls you close with more distortion and beauty, accompanied by an instrumental arrangement that just flows right through you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like everything else, it fades into itself, and it's all beautiful. So, overall, this album clearly affected me. You may have a different interpretation of it, and you're free to hit up the comments down below with your thoughts about this album. My thoughts: this is something very transformative. It is beautiful, it is sad, melancholy, it's so much. I encourage you to listen to it, and listen very carefully. There is a lot of beauty here. A little bit of darkness, but a lot of beauty. So even though this is a different kind of review than we normally do, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a really good album. I really, really like it, even though it kind of took me to a place I wasn't expecting. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit us up on Twitter with more thoughts about music, and we'll see you again hopefully soon in the next First Listen. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.